The Washington Commanders made a splash this offseason by adding Deebo Samuel, one of the NFL's most dynamic and versatile wide receivers. For many, this move signals a potential step forward for Washington, a team hungry to finally break through and compete at the highest level. But not everyone is buying into the hype. In fact, one former Philadelphia Eagles star is throwing major shade at Deebo in the Commanders' chances next season. That star? Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham, a name Eagles fans know very well. A longtime defensive stalwart, a relentless competitor, and one of the most feared pass rushers in the league during his prime. Graham just recently retired, but don't mistake retirement for silence. Graham is still talking, and this time he's not holding back when it comes to Deebo Samuel. It all started during a conversation with popular streamer Janky Rondo, who confidently claimed the Commanders would take a step forward next season thanks to the acquisition of Deebo. The Commanders' fan base is excited, and many analysts see Deebo as a game changer, someone who can take over games with his unique blend of speed, power, and playmaking ability. But Graham's reaction was blunt and direct. "You know we got Deebo," someone said. Graham fired back without hesitation. "I wouldn't worry about him. He got to be in shape first. He don't look like he in shape right now." Ouch. That's a strong statement from a player known for his trash talk, both on and off the field. Graham built his career on being a relentless, tough competitor, and even after retiring, he's not shying away from throwing punches with words. But let's rewind a bit. The history between Deebo Samuel and the Eagles isn't exactly fresh. Back when Deebo was with the San Francisco 49ers, the rivalry was intense. The Eagles and 49ers met in the NFC Championship game a few years back, and Deebo was a major factor on the field. After that game, the 49ers came back the next season with a chip on their shoulder, dominating the Eagles during the regular season. Deebo right at the forefront of that effort. That rivalry helped define a period for both teams. Now Deebo is no longer with the 49ers, but instead landed with the Commanders, a direct NFC East rival to the Eagles. And the timing couldn't be more charged. The Eagles and Commanders just clashed in the NFC Championship this past season. With Deebo now wearing Washington colors, this rivalry is bound to continue and maybe even intensify in 2025. For Eagles fans, Brandon Graham remains a legendary figure. He was drafted out of Michigan back in 2010, and while his selection was initially controversial, he quickly proved his worth. Early struggles gave way to consistent excellence. Over a career spanning more than a decade, Graham turned into a Pro Bowler, an All-Pro, and a two-time Super Bowl champion. His impact on the Eagles' defense was undeniable. He played in 206 games, recording over 75 sacks and nearly 500 tackles. His name is synonymous with toughness and dedication. The kind of player who would never back down from a challenge or a heated rivalry. And while Graham won't be on the field this season, having officially hung up his cleats, his voice and his competitive spirit live on. When it comes to Deebo Samuel and the Commanders, Graham is clearly not impressed yet. The claim that Deebo needs to be in shape speaks volumes. It questions not only Deebo's physical readiness, but perhaps hints at skepticism about how much of an impact he will actually have on a team that's still searching for its identity. Washington's offense will certainly look different with Deebo in the mix. The versatile wide receiver is known for lining up all over the field. As a receiver, running back, even occasionally throwing the ball. His unique skill set creates matchup nightmares for defenses. But can he stay healthy and in peak condition? That's the million-dollar question. The Commanders have invested heavily in Deebo's talent, hoping he can unlock a new level of offense for their squad. But with Graham's comments now in the spotlight, the pressure is on Samuel to prove the doubters wrong, both on the field and in the locker room. This off-season drama adds even more fuel to what was already shaping up to be an intriguing NFC East battle. The Eagles want to defend their division crown, the Commanders want to rise and shake things up, and the spotlight will be on Deebo Samuel as he takes on his old team's rival. Brandon Graham from the sidelines now is already setting the tone with his biting commentary.